Hi guys! Thanks for visiting my channel. We're going to have another little carol chat today. My last carol chat was about being an empty nester, and as I've been reflecting on the time of year it is, and I was thinking about all the things that I had to do, and I was putting together a list of things I wanted to accomplish, videos I wanted to make, and baking I wanted to do, and other things that I needed to get done. I was starting to feel overwhelmed and kind of frustrated by it all. So I took a minute and thought, if I'm feeling this way, I'm sure other people are feeling this way. So today I just want to share my tips for staying on track during the holiday season. So the first way that we can very easily get off track is physically, because let's face it, this is the season of overindulging in everything. Thanksgiving, we have an abundance of food, and then we have all the goodies that go along with Christmas, the cookies and the candy and all of the heavy comfort foods that the season brings. So my first tip for staying on track physically is to eat a healthy breakfast. I highly recommend oatmeal. I try to eat oatmeal almost every single day, but it doesn't have to be oatmeal. Whatever it is whatever is healthy for you and that you enjoy eating. Find something that you enjoy eating that is healthy and start your day off that way. I think it's really important. I know for me, when I start my day off eating something healthy, it kind of helps to set the tone for my whole day, and I do much better than if I start off eating donuts and chocolate croissants and all of those fattening, tasty foods that we enjoy, but maybe are not so good for our heart and our waistline. So try to eat a healthy breakfast. My second tip for staying on track physically is to drink water. This is the time of year where we can easily become dehydrated. The air is drier, it's colder, and it can be really easy to forget to hydrate. So what I like to do is find a cup that you like to drink out of. Now I know that sounds silly, but I know that when I enjoy drinking out of a certain cup, I drink more water. So what I like to use is my Yeti. You've seen it in my videos, my pink Yeti. It's always with me. And when I get up first thing in the morning, the first thing I do is, after I have my cup of coffee, is I fill up my Yeti with water, and it goes with me everywhere I go. If I run errands in the car, it goes with me. If I'm in the bathroom taking a shower, it goes with me. If I'm in my workout room working out, it goes with me. If I'm cleaning upstairs, it goes with me. So it just kind of follows me everywhere, and it helps to be a reminder that I need to drink. And I do try really hard to get in my 8 glasses of water a day. I know that can vary from person to person, but I think most of us, a healthy goal is the 8 ounce glasses of water a day. So find a cup you like to drink out of and just take it with you wherever you go, and stay hydrated. Hydration is necessary for good digestion. It's necessary for detoxing from all of the bad foods we're eating. It's necessary for keeping our skin nice and plump and helping us to feel good and feel healthy. So drink water. And my third tip for staying on track physically is to exercise. I do try really hard to work out most days. I don't get to do it every day, unfortunately, but if I don't do a specific workout for the day, then I try to make sure I get in my steps. So fitness trackers are wonderful if you have one of those. If not, it's a great time of year to put a bug in Santa's ear that you might like to have one for Christmas. I have the Fitbit Versa, which I absolutely love. It tracks my steps, it tracks my workouts, it can track how much water you drink. That's another way to help you stay on track that way. It can also track the calories you're consuming, so it's a really good tool to use. But at the bare minimum, try to get in 30 minutes of movement each day. That is what is recommended by the health experts. To be a healthy individual is to get 30 minutes of movement in each day. So I highly recommend you do that. Now, with that being said, I do want to mention, because you guys have heard me talk about Jessica Smith before, she is a YouTuber, and she's a workout fitness guru, and she also has videos, but she is here on YouTube. She has over 400 free videos, and starting on Monday the 18th, she is starting a program called Healthy for the Holidays, and each day of the week she lists a different workout for you to do to help you stay on track. So if you want to check her out, that would be great. I will put a description or a information for you for that program in the description box below. But if you don't want to follow along with that, she has, like I said, over 400 workouts to choose from. Whether it's walking, she has great walk and talk videos. Those are really nice. They're each a mile long, and she also gives you great fitness tips, health tips, that kind of thing while you're doing your walking. So those are great. She has weight training, she has yoga, she has bar, she has just about every type of workout imaginable on her website or on her YouTube channel. So I encourage you to give her a look. And I know that when I am committing myself to doing a program, I'm more apt to do it. I like that sense of accomplishment. So that does help me to, for the day, find out what workout I'm supposed to do and just do it. And that just kind of helps me stay on track. So I highly encourage you to check her out and go along with the Healthy for the Holidays challenge she's presented. If you don't want to do that, at least try to go for 30 minutes of walking a day, even if it's just divided up in 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there. You could go to the mall and walk if the weather's inclement, or you can go outside with your fur babies and run around with them, or your grandkids and get some exercise with them. Whatever you want to do, just stay moving. So find what it is that motivates you to move and do it. So those are my tips for staying on track physically. The next section is staying on track mentally. And this one can be a little bit challenging. So my first tip is to prioritize your to-do list. Now, what prompted me to do this video was I was sitting down and making a list of, like I said, of the things I wanted to bake, the videos I wanted to do, the commitments I had, and this, that, and the other. And it started to feel overwhelming. So what I like to do is write down everything that I want to accomplish for the season, and then make a list for each day to help me accomplish those goals. If you break it down, it doesn't feel so overwhelming, and it can help you to do better at getting things done. So make to-do lists. My second tip for staying on track mentally is to keep perspective. Perfection is a myth, you guys. I know we get on Pinterest and we get on Facebook and all the different social media, Instagram, and we want to have a perfect Instagram, Pinterest home for the holidays. We want the perfect tablescape, we want the perfect outfit, on and on and on. But perfection is a myth, and when you try to make everything perfect, it just stresses you out. So keep perspective. Is having a perfect tablescape really what's important for this season? Is having your house be completely perfect and in order? Is that what's really important? Is having the perfect meal, perfectly cooked? Is that what's really important this time of year? No, it's really not. Spending time with the ones that you love is what's important. So I think it's important to keep perspective. It's really easy to get wrapped up in the whole commercial aspect of what's going on this time of year, and before you know it, you're sad and you're depressed because you can't measure up. So perfection is a myth, so don't try it. My next tip for staying on track mentally is to make memories with your loved ones. When my babies were young and my mom was alive, she spent a lot of time with them, and Christmas time was one of our favorite times. She always came and she baked cookies with the kids, and we made candy and just spent time together. And I really miss those moments with her, and I miss moments with my kiddos being little. But anyway, the point is, don't be so consumed with the to-do that you forget to spend those precious moments and just be in the moment and enjoy that moment. So I wanted to read to you a story from the Bible. Don't leave. It's really short. So don't leave me, because I think it does give great perspective. And if you're familiar, it is the story of Mary and Martha, and Jesus comes to visit them, and it's found in Luke 10:38. And it says, "Now as they went on their way, Jesus entered a village, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet and listened to his teaching. But Martha was distracted with much serving. And she went up to him and said, 'Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her then to help me.' But the Lord answered her, 'Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things, but one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken from her.'" Now, I can identify with Martha because that is me. Whenever we have people over or we have things planned, things have to be perfect. I have to make sure that everyone's taken care of and the food is perfect and everything is what it needs to be, instead of just being in the moment. Like I said before, making time to make memories and be in the moment. This story illustrates that beautifully. Mary was doing the important thing, which was listening to what Jesus had to say and spending time with him. And Martha was the one going crazy, bouncing off the walls, trying to get everything done and serve people. Serving people is important, but spending time with them is more important. So let's be Mary and not Martha. And then my next tip for staying on track mentally is spend some quiet time each day to de-stress. And that can be different things to different people. Everyone is different. For me, one of the important things for me is to spend time reading my Bible. I try every day to do a little devotional or spend time in Bible study. That helps me to get perspective, and it reminds me of what's important. And it also helps me to not think about all the stuff that's going on around me. So that's something for me, but it could be spending 10 minutes to just sit with your eyes closed, maybe even take a little cat nap. It could be cuddling with your fur babies on the couch, or taking a warm bubble bath, reading a book. Whatever it is, take 10 minutes each day to do something that will rejuvenate you and help you to forget all of the busyness and all of the stress of things that you feel that you have to get done. I think that is important to do that, and it will help you with the other things we talked about, having perspective and prioritizing and all that. If you spend some time, just some downtime where you're just thinking about something else, that does help with the stress level. And then the last tip that I have for staying on track mentally is don't overcommit and don't overspend. This time of year, it is so easy to overindulge in everything, right? We want to overindulge in food. We want to overindulge in overcommitting ourselves to this party and that party and having people over and going here and going there and going shopping and doing this and doing that. And then we are also overindulging and overspending. But I think it's important to figure out your budget and stay within your budget and don't overspend, because that just causes more stress. So don't overcommit and don't overspend. And then the final thing is for staying on track is the spiritual side. So my tip for staying on track spiritually is reflect on the meaning of the season. Now, I'm a Christian, so for me, the meaning of this season is celebrating the birth of my Savior, Jesus Christ. But I know there are other holidays. There's Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and maybe others that I'm not aware of. So whatever this season means to you, spend some time reflecting on the meaning of the season, and don't get wrapped up in the commercial side of it. It's so easy to get wrapped up in the commercial side of everything, and I think we miss the importance of the season when we're focused on things that really don't matter. I think we need to spend some time thinking about what is really important and why we celebrate this time of year and this season to begin with. So take some time to determine the meaning of the season for you. So those are my tips for staying on track during this crazy busy holiday season. The holidays, it truly is a wonderful time of year. But it can also be a sad time of year too for some people. I know it's hard for people who don't have family around them or may not have any family at all. So I would encourage you, if you know someone who's in that boat, to reach out to them, take them a meal, invite them over, whatever you can do to help them, bring them a little gift. So count your blessings, be thankful for what you have, and reach out to others. So thanks for coming along with me today. I appreciate you also very much. And during this season of Thanksgiving, I just want you to know that I am thankful for all of you. I appreciate so much the time that you spend watching my videos, your sweet comments. Some of you are just so kind, and the things that you say are just so touching, and I love that. So keep the comments coming, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.